Here we go. It's time to go Klotz Auto Repair Mini Stock Division Racing here at Flamboro Speedway. Here's how they're going to line up for feature number one. On the pole out of Mount Pleasant in the Dairy Queen brand, Kingsville Tire Discounter Byless Printing Limited. Number 45, it's the Pavement Princess Kaitlyn Wallace. Rolling off in second out of Hamilton in the Butcher and Banker Font Hills, Tantra Shoes, the Nutty Neighbors. Number 16, it's Mike Thomson. Rolling off in third out of Troy in the Blue Street Contracting, McGinty Tolman Electric Dynamic Heating and Cooling. Number 7 machine, it's Matt Young. Starting in fourth spot out of Cambridge in the Cummins, Laidlaw Carriers, Klotz Auto Repair, Manac Trailers. Number 33, it's Mike Happy Gilmour. Starting in the fifth spot out of Dundas in the Blue Street Contracting, Clay Bar Contracting, Range Refabricating. Number 2, it's Bobby Mercer. Starting in the sixth spot out of Hillsburg in the Stewart's Equipment. Number 94, it's Mark Grieve. Rolling off in seventh spot out of St. George in the Craney Industrial Services, Horse Falls Auto McGivern Excavating. Number 59, it's Tyler Lewis. Rolling off eighth out of London in the Jim's Finish Line Auto Trans, Auto Fusion Towing PT Racing. Number 28, it's Chris Lawrence. Starting in the ninth spot out of Aaron in the Burroughs Boys Racing, Unique Sign Secure Towing and Storage. Number 65, it's Nikki King. And rolling off shotgun on the field out of Toronto in the number 31 machine, it's Riley Mercer. 10 cars for 25 laps here for the Klotz Auto Repair Mini Stock Division here on Klotz Auto Repair Night. White flag is on the speedway. We're ready to go mini stock racing here at Flamboro Speedway. The 45 of Kaitlyn Wallace and the 16 of Mike Thomson going to lead us to green here in this one. Our Bennett GM Chevrolet pace truck pulls down to the infield, makes that hard left-hand turn, turns the field over to the 45 of Kaitlyn Wallace. Off at turn 4, green flags in the air, we're underway. Side by side, down into turns 1 and 2 for the first time. Wallace, Thomson duking it out, side by side, still side by side, 2 rows behind him. Matt Young looking to the inside in 3 and 4. Young now looking to the inside on the 45 of Kaitlyn Wallace. Bobby Mercer going to try to follow him through as well. They don't call him Mr. Excitement for nothing. Matt Young looking to the inside on the 45 of Wallace, but Wallace trying to hold on the top spot on the outside. Wallace trying to keep that momentum wound up on the top side, but Young's going to clear that 45 off at turn number 4. Now Wallace has got a new contender underneath the 2 of Bobby Mercer trying to follow through the 7 machine teammates trying to go 1-2. 45 of Kaitlyn Wallace trying to hang on to the top side but losing a little bit of ground and traction. Bobby Mercer now going to take that second spot away. Kaitlyn Wallace settles in third. Fourth will be the 16 of Mike Thomson. Fifth, the 33 of Gilmour. Sixth, the 59 of Tyler Lewis. They are nose to tail into 3 and 4, bumper to bumper to bumper to bumper, off for turn number 4. Mike Gilmour taking the first machine out of the inside, taking a peek to the inside, but Thomson shuts the door in 1 and 2. Now Tyler Lewis going to try to keep that momentum up and see if he can get a run on the 33 car. Just ahead of them, the 16 of Mike Thomson. Trying to see if he can make a move on the 45 of Wallace. They're coming up on the 31 of Riley Mercer. He's going to stay to the inside, let the leaders drive by on the top side. Continuing on, Matt Young still out front. Bobby Mercer second, third. 45 of Kaitlyn Wallace. Fourth, the 16 of Mike Thomson. Fifth, 33 of Mike Gilmour. 2 teammates absolutely duking it out at the front of the field. Bobby Mercer with a big shove to the 7 of Matt Young into 1 and 2. Just behind them, no, Thomson in the 16 finally gets underneath the 45 of Wallace. Gilmour going to try to fill that hole as well. Gilmour in the 33 going to try to put that car to the inside on the 45 of Kaitlyn Wallace, side by side for 4th and 5th. Wallace going to try to keep that momentum up on the top side, but no dice. Mike Gilmour now up to the 4th position. Wallace now slides into the clutches up the 59 of Tyler Lewis. Lap number 7 now. Lap number 8 goes up on the board in this one. Matt Young out front. Second will be the 2 of Bobby Mercer. Third, the 16 of Mike Thomson. Fourth, the 33 of Mike Gilmour. Fifth, the 45 of Kaitlyn Wallace. Sixth, the 59 of Tyler Lewis. In seventh will be the 94 of Mark Grieve. Eighth, the 28 of Chris Lawrence. Ninth, the 65 of Nicky King. And 10th, the 31 of Riley Mercer. Still nose to tail at the front of the field as they are duking it out here in this one. Matt Young leads. Bobby Mercer second. Mike Thomson. Mike Gilmour. Nose to tail off of 4. Oh, Gilmour gets in the back of Thomson into off of 4. Played a little bit of bumper tag there into turns 3 and 4, and Thomson went a little sideways in the middle of turn number 4. Gilmour got in the back of him. They were nose to tail off of 3 and 4. Bobby Mercer putting incredible pressure on the number 7 of Matt Young. Lap number 12 goes up on the board of this 25-lap feature event for the Klotz Auto Repair Mini Stock Division. Matt Young, our points leader in the 7 car, coming into tonight. Second is the 33 of Mike Gilmour. Those two drivers duking it out for the points championship that's closing down to the final few weeks here at Flamboro Speedway. Matt Young, Bobby Mercer, Mike Thomson, Mike Gilmour still nose to tail down the back straightaway. Matt Young holding on to the race lead, but just by a nose. Bobby Mercer right there in the tire tracks of that 7 machine. Mike Thomson not far behind them, and Mike Gilmour right up underneath the back deck lid of the 16 of Mike Thomson. Kaitlyn Wallace in 5th, kind of slid back just a little bit, then it's a few car lengths back to the 59 of Tyler Lewis behind the 45 car. Lap number 15 goes up on the board, 10 laps to go in this one. Leaders still nose to tail down into 3 and 4. They are absolutely bumper to bumper. Matt Young, Bobby Mercer, Mike Thomson, Mike Gilmour. Leaders are going to come up on a little bit of lap traffic. The 28 of Chris Lawrence, the next car online. He's going to stay down to the bottom, let the leaders continue on here. Matt Young, Mercer, Thomson, Gilmour, still nose to tail down the front of the stripe. Once again, lap number 17 now goes up on the board. Leaders work again around the 31 of Riley Mercer. A little bit of wiggle from the 31 car, but still clean and green here in this one. They are still nose to tail the top 4 drivers. Putting on a show in this one. Matt Young, Bobby Mercer, Mike Thomson, Mike Gilmour. All right underneath each other down the back straightaway. Kaitlyn Wallace kind of by herself in the 5th position. And 6th, the 59 of Tyler Lewis. Thomson with a little bit of a shove to the 2 of Bobby Mercer, trying to root him up the racetrack just a little bit. Thomson all over the back bumper, the 2 of Mercer. Leaders are going to come up on a little bit of lap traffic here. This time underneath the stripe, they're going to see the 5 to go sign. This is going to be dicey. Trying to go 3 wide against some lap cars. 94 of Mark Grieve, the 7 of Matt Young, Nicky King in there as well. 94, Mark Grieve. Mike Thomson trying to work his way underneath the 2 of Mercer. Thomson with a big wiggle off of 4. Now Gilmour going to try to fill that hole. There is action all over the speedway. 4 laps to go in this one. They got some open track in front of them. Time to get moving and grooving here if you're the 2 of Bobby Mercer. 3 laps to go this time underneath the stripe. Matt Young, Mike Thomson, Mike Gilmour chasing down the 7 of Matt Young. Kaitlyn Wallace again runs in 5th, 6th, the 59 of Tyler Lewis, 7th, the 94 of Mark Grieve, 8th, the 28 of Chris Lawrence, 9th, the 65 of Nicky King, 10th, the 31 of Riley Mercer. Leaders still nose to tail down the back straightaway, the top 4. Putting on a show in this one. This time off of turn 4, 2 laps to go. Or excuse me, this time off of 4, white flag in the air. One more lap for the 7 of Matt Young, Bobby Mercer, Mike Thomson, Mike Gilmour duking it out down the 3 and 4 for the final time. Thomson going to try one more shot for second, but no dice. Feature win goes to the 7 of Matt Young. Second will be the 2 of Bobby Mercer. Third, the 16 of Mike Thomson. Fourth, the 33 of Mike Gilmour. And fifth, 45 of Kaitlyn Wallace. Down here in victory lane, he's going to climb for the car. Fans, put your hands together. Your feature winner, the 7 of Matt Young. Slide in here and grab word with the 7 car. Well, Matt, you took a week off and you still parked it in victory lane. How does it feel to come back and put this 7 machine in victory lane?
Oh, it's great to be back up here. These guys behind me are a little quicker. We can't get a stick in the corners, but we can keep Bob and Mike behind us, and obviously Mike Gilmour for the rest of the year. We'll be in good shape for this championship. So,
I know you guys are going to have a lot of hungry customers there coming in feature number 2. Do you think you can come from a little bit further back this time and put the 7 car back in victory lane?
We're going to try. We're going to go back in the pits, put up on stands, and I seen a bolt fall out just before the feature started there, so there's something over here in turn 1 for me. We'll see. We'll try.
I know you guys got a lot of support on this 7 car. Who do you want to give a shout out to for getting you guys to victory lane?
Obviously, my wife and the guys that come here every week, father-in-law Jack, my dad, Blue Street Contracting, who else got in here? Greg's Plumbing and Heating, Levine Motorsports, and McGinty Towman Electric.
There you go, fans. How about a round of applause? Your feature 1 winner, the 7 of Matt Young. Slide in here and grab a word here with Bobby Mercer. Well, Bobby, you guys were playing a little bit of bumper tag there through the whole feature. You kind of had a look at him. How was this 2 car in feature number 1 for you guys?
It was pretty good. My teammate was a little bit slow. If he picked the pace up, I wouldn't have to run into him.
No shots fired, right? No shots fired.
Yeah, no shots fired.
I know you guys got a lot of support on this 2 machine, coming in with a couple cars. Who do you want to give a shout out to on this 2 car?
I can't thank Tim and Matt enough because they both helped the car. Clay Bar, Blue Streak, West Valley, Rangeview Fabricating. They're all great people. Rockton Berry Farm. They all help a lot.
There you go, fans. Have a round of applause. Your second place finisher, the 2 of Bobby Mercer. Sliding here and grab a word with our third place finisher, the 16 of Mike Thomson. Well, Mike, you were in there as well. Looked for second a couple times. How was this 16 car in feature number 1?
It was as the race went on, it actually got pretty good, and I think I had something for Bobby there, but it's kind of tough to get past both cars at the same time, right? So, but it was a good race. Car was great. Butcher and Banker. Obviously, I got to thank those guys. Speed Composites, Tatra Shoes, and the Nunny Neighbors, and of course, everybody that took advantage of the promotion to come out. That's great to see everybody here.
There you go, fans. Round of applause. Your third place finisher, the 16 of Mike Thomson.